Welcome back to the Horror Movie Files. Today's topic will cover the underrated fantasy horror, Leprechaun. This video will contain mentions and images of blood, violence, guns, and a small humanoid monster. On the off chance any of that makes you uncomfortable, then please feel free to click off the video. For those willing to continue, let's begin with SCP-ACU. SCP-ACU. Codename: The Real Leprechaun. Object Class: Keter. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-ACU has been contained at Site AD within a 4x4 meter containment room. The walls of the room have been outfitted with transmitters that emit the same frequencies as a Scantron reality anchor device, preventing SCP-ACU from teleporting. Outside of the containment cell is a 4x8 garden room where 4-leaf clovers are grown en masse. Around these plant patches are various hidden weapons, including pistols with hollow bullets. In the event of a containment breach, Foundation staff are to grab the 4-leaf clovers and rub them onto the weapons, or stuff them into the hollow bullets. As these weapons in this case are now lethal to SCP-ACU, they should only be used to force him back into his containment cell, and not kill him unless absolutely necessary. As an added precaution, SCP-ACU is to be restrained with a reality anchor collar to suppress his reality warping capabilities. Should, for whatever reason, SCP-ACU manage to get far away from the 4-leaf clover garden, security units are to shoot SCP-ACU and keep shooting him every 5 seconds to keep him in a death-like sleep, until they can get the reality anchor collar on him. Only when the collar is on will they stop shooting and throw him back into his containment cell. For obvious reasons, no testing is to ever be permitted with SCP-ACU, ever. The only testing that is done is with blood and DNA testing to fully understand the nature of SCP-ACU. Description: SCP-ACU is, by all accounts, a genuine leprechaun and a very powerful one. Though more specifically, like most fairy tale anomalies, SCP-ACU seems to be a member of species of interest, the descendants of the Fae, which, for those that don't know, were created from the blood of, or at least that's the working theory. Regardless, SCP-ACU in particular is a level 3 reality bender. He can teleport himself anywhere he desires without issue, manifest items, teleport people and objects, as well as change the dimension and space around him, allowing him to distort himself and others into any desired shape. Though he is not immune to damage, no melee strike, gunshot, or even explosive can keep him in a permanent state of death. For whatever reason, SCP-ACU seems to get increasingly stronger when around gold. Simultaneously, he gets progressively weaker when the gold he currently has is taken away from him. Though no matter how weak he is, he still possesses the power of teleportation and immortality. Additionally, despite his small size, he's rather strong, being able to bite off flesh, scratch people with blade-like nails, and even drag a grown human down with little effort. Even when not strong enough to manifest items, he can still use his reality warping capabilities to pull together several tools and bits of technology to create dangerous machines. Though he is unable to shapeshift, he can have his voice mimic others and say exactly what they would have said with a similar tone, and often references familiar phrases known by friends and family of who he is mimicking. All of this goes to show that regardless of the current state, SCP-ACU is still a force to be reckoned with, though that is not to say he's unstoppable. Should SCP-ACU ever make contact with a 4-leaf clover, his body will not only start to weaken, but he becomes killable. For obvious reasons, the Foundation doesn't want this, but it is helpful that SCP-ACU is easier to manage as the 4-leaf clover drains his powers. Though by all accounts SCP-ACU is immortal, as one of the first tests with the 4-leaf clover showed, leading to and massive casualties. It is for this reason any testing with SCP-ACU is to be focused on his DNA, not himself ever again. SCP-ACU was discovered in 1993 when anomalous wavelengths were detected at the retirement home. Foundation agents were sent in to investigate the building and found several dead bodies. With obvious hints of an anomalous attack, the retirement home was shut down, and all survivors were evacuated and sent to the nearest hospital. Foundation agents followed the trail SCP-ACU left behind, leading them to a farm. Agents moved into the farm when it was reported it used to belong to one of the victims within the retirement home. It was there that agents discovered SCP-ACU just as he was dying due to having swallowed a 4-leaf clover. Thanks to his weakened state, the agents were able to grab him and contain him rather easily. With the situation under control, the victims were treated by Foundation medics, while unknowingly administered amnestics to all of them, except Alex Murphy. Alex was not amnestized, as he was 10 years old, and humans that young receiving amnestics often develop long-term negative mental effects. Furthermore, he was the one responsible for weakening SCP-ACU, allowing the agents to contain him. As such, under Protocol Still Survivor, he was told by agents about how when he comes of age, he will be visited again and allowed to join the Foundation, if he desires. He accepted gleefully and agreed to go along with the cover story, that being that the whole incident was a bobcat attack. And that was SCP-ACU. Thank you to everyone for watching this video to the end. Please leave a like on the video and comment down below what you thought. All criticism is helpful and therefore welcome. I only ask that you be civil with your opinions. If you'd like to view more content, please visit my Tumblr. There you can ask me anything and view the rest of the SCP Horror Movie Files collection, as well as my other projects. Link is in the description below. But if you're more interested in getting access to content early, please become a member of my Patreon. Just like the Shining Canyon, William Adams, and Cierra Hernandez, you'll get early access to up to 10 videos, other SCP-HMF content, be able to request art, view my growing artwork collection, and view first drafts on all my future projects. I update my Patreon daily and always announce major updates, so as a patron you'll never miss out. Thank you all again for watching, and hope to see you in the next video.